Good evening, everybody, and welcome to this super secret session of the Outlanders or the Rowan show here on Roll With It. So, after our last session, uh, Rowan had decided to take it upon himself to go ahead of the group and do the aforementioned Rule 1 that everybody always knows and split the party. Um, and have the bard go off on his own adventure, which is going to be excellent. So,
Oops.
Yeah. So we get to the end of the evening. Everybody retires to their rooms for the night. And so, Rowan, what would you like to do as after you're certain that everybody has gone to bed for the night?
I will write a few letters
Okay.
to my notes, I guess. Maybe notes more than letters because it's small, but
Right.
to everyone basically. I'll write one for everyone.
The last will and testament of Rowan.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna sneak out and
All right.
slide the notes under the doors.
Just go ahead and give me a stealth check. Just see how.
Nothing goes wrong here, right?
No, nothing. Damn. All right.
That was almost a one.
That was almost a one. This might have been the quickest solo session we ever did. But 23, you are out the door. Nary a sound.
And then I will head down towards the stables or wherever. Okay. No, I guess it wasn't a stable, but where we left our horses.
Yeah, it was kind of like a little lean-to area. So, I mean, it's not quite the same as most stables. So there's not necessarily a place to unpack everything of your horse. So most of them still had their saddles on, saddlebags, everything. And you're quiet enough that the town, Elventree, is very quiet right now. You do notice that there are a few torches that you can see of people like patrolling out, just keeping an eye out. And if you want, with your stealth roll of 23, you are able to avoid detection.
Yes.
Okay.
And then when I get to the lean-to, I'm gonna stand back, and then I will. Is it like open on the, or I guess?
Yeah, I mean,
okay.
This isn't really an enclosed area, so to speak. I mean, they have some hitches basically that you can tie the horses to, that essentially keep them in place. But
okay. Well, I guess
really a whole lot else.
I'll look for Kelnorin.
Okay. You see him asleep off to the side, kind of near some hay. Seems completely out to the world at this point.
And then I will mage hand.
Okay.
And I'll put his letter and the journal. Which one was it? Phalene's journal? I think, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, the necromancer.
I will, sit those next to him with the mage hand.
Okay.
And then I will also use the mage hand to unhitch my horse and then lead it towards me.
Okay. Not too hard. I mean, the horses are kind of chilled for the night to a certain extent, just relaxed. Probably getting ready to go to sleep themselves. But yours knows you. I mean, you've ridden it more than enough that it follows you along. So you can indeed mount up if you'd like, or are you leading it out of town first?
Just like a decent distance away, so it's not like earshot, I guess I would.
Of the lean-to.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because
Okay.
I feel like it would be louder to ride it probably than
Yeah, a
I
little
don't know.
bit. I mean,
Yeah,
you're on beaten down earth, so I mean, definitely the hooves, the horseshoes would still make some sound. Definitely not as much as if it was like cobblestone or something like that, of course. But yeah, you can lead it away
yeah,
until you feel like you've gotten out of your shot.
yeah. Then I'll get on and ride.
Okay. And riding all the way through to Hillsfar.
How do I remember how far it was?
On horse, it is about 8 hours travel when you guys were just kind of going at just a leisurely pace, not
Yeah,
not really pushing the horses at all. And that was about an 8 hour trip.
I probably wouldn't like maybe a gallop, like between run and walk. Just
Okay.
a quicker pace, but not like try to kill the horse to get there.
Okay. So
With
just getting it, kicking it into a gallop at points and then back down to a trot. And
yeah, and then for sure probably take a rest like when I felt like I was halfway.
okay.
Just
Um,
because like I know that a horse also needs some rest. So
sure. All right. So you're kicking the horse along intermittently, kind of trying to get a little bit of extra speed. Um, we'll say it's probably close to midnight ish when you left, given chance for everybody to go to sleep and whatnot. Um, go ahead and just give me a survival check to kind of determine if you think you're about halfway. Since you're nice.
oh no. I mean the first one was good to have high, but
Oh yeah, no, that was really good. I mean, this is good too because it helps you for the
I'm
condition of the horse.
scared of using them all though.
Yeah, no, it's, the RNG is the thing, but the uh, you you push the horse about as hard as you think you can, given the fact that it's probably a little tired too, and you stop. What you remember from the landmarks is about halfway, where you even find the little spot where you guys had your fire pit for your lunchtime that you guys did when you broke camp, and you're in that almost that exact same spot. Um, so you can take a brief break, let the horse rest,
yeah.
feed, water it if you want.
Yeah, I would probably it for sure give it like some food.
Okay.
I don't know that like I would necessarily eat anything right now, but like I just would just kind of chill out, like put out some food for the horse and just chill.
Okay. So you um, take your time, you rest, get back onto the trail, and oh, to the east, which is behind you, the way you're coming, you start to see the outline of Hillsfar in the distance in the moonlight, because it is presently sunny, or would be sunny. Um, but behind you, if you glance behind you as you're getting close, you can kind of see that pinkish haze hitting the horizon. Sunrise isn't here yet, but it's probably about an hour ish off or so. Um, so it's probably close to about 6 a.m. or so.
Mm-hmm. Cool, cool, cool.
And as you can see by the map here, as you're approaching, new fancy map that was created.
Yeah.
Um, so you're coming in from the road over here and coming up to this intersection here. You can see some of the houses for probably what are more than likely like dock workers, fishermen. There's some warehouses and things over in that area for stuff that comes off of the Moon Sea. Um, and you could start to see some people probably getting up for the day. Definitely some boats that are coming back from their morning jaunt out into the Moon Sea with whatever catches they have. And you can see that the gate is in front of you, and there are some guards in front of it, but doesn't the gate doesn't appear open yet for the day.
Gotcha. Um, I'll go ahead and approach it anyway.
Okay.
And like as I'm approaching, I'll just kind of wait, give a little wave towards the guards at the gate, and just be like, "Hello."
All right. As you're approaching, one of the guards spots you and says, "Good morning, traveler. If you wish to hold for a moment here, all travelers within the province of Hillsfar must submit themselves for inspection before entering the city."
Sounds good.
All right. Well, if you want to just dismount from your horse, please. And um, do you have any? And as he's talking, are you getting off your horse?
Yeah, and
Okay.
like as I get off and kind of get down, just gonna be like, "Oh, what's your name, sir?"
Okay.
Like reach out to shake his hand.
Yeah. So as he's saying, he's like, if you want to dismount from your horse and just tell me if you have any, and he gets cut off from behind, from a haughty voice, I guess would be the best way to describe him. Someone who seems like he thinks he's better than whomever he's speaking to. And he says, "You can step away, private. Like, I will handle this personally. If you will come with me, sir, I have a few questions to ask you."
I've got a few answers.
I certainly hope so.
What's your name?
I'll be doing the question asking here, sir. Thank you very much. If you just want to follow me, please.
All right.
And he motions off to, like, you can see the towers that are attached to Portcullis. There are some doors that go in, and you're just following him straight in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, yeah, my horse.
And the guard is like, "Oh, sir, I'll take care of that for you. Don't worry. We'll make sure it's secured safely for you."
Sorry, I asked a question, and then I'll just scurry.
He doesn't even look back. He's just straight ahead, and leads you through a door and down a small hallway into another door where he opens and says, "If you will leave your pack outside the door here, sir, please. Thank you."
Sit it outside the door.
All right. And he motions inside, and there is a small table with some chairs, 2 or 3 chairs that are seated there, and motions for you to sit down.
I sit.
Shuts the door somewhat roughly behind him. So, do you often come to cities in order to spread your corruption and tainted blood, devil child?
No.
Oh, already spouting your lies? We know of you and the savagery of your kind, and now you come here to spread your tainted blood. And as he's in the middle of this sentence, the door from behind you just bursts open, like kind of aggressively. And standing in the door is another gentleman, and what you have seen from the people you've interacted with is like the Hillsfar City Guard outfit to an extent. However, this one, based on the appearance of his armor, is higher ranking. He has some notices on there. And he stops, kind of looks at you for a second, and then immediately turns his attention to the other guy there. He's like, "Corporal, I will handle this questioning personally. Thank you." Like, "But sir, we were..." And the other guard glares at him and says, "I'm sorry. Are you implying I'm not aware of the situation?" No, sir. No, of course. It's just what, Corporal? I'm an idiot? Or perhaps you think you're better suited for this command? Or maybe you need a firm reminder of what happens to someone when they disobey an order from their superior officer." As quiet for a few moments. "No, sir. Please forgive my offense." He waits for the guy who sat down. He stands up. Other one firmly scolded, head lowered. He says, go and see Lieutenant Kilmack and report to the armory. Some of the weapons could use maintenance. For a few moments, the few moments of like tension passes. Then he snaps to attention and salutes rigidly and leaves. And once the door shuts, the other guard just kind of composes himself for a few moments before sitting down across from you. Does my apologies for my subordinate's overzealous and inappropriate behavior. One of my men should be here soon with your possessions. But while we wait, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Gate Captain Hulin of Hillsfar. And if I may be direct, I hope I did not make a career-defining mistake with you.
I don't think you did. I've actually heard some good stories about you.
Well, I will cut to the chase here with you. If I may, sorry, and your name is
Uh, Rowan.
Rowan. Well, I wish your welcome to the city of Hillsfar was more pleasant, but afraid that those of your kind probably would not get a very warm welcome, despite your outward appearance. But you seem to have got the attention of someone very powerful and influential. My men were under orders to detain 4 individuals, one of them matching your description, should they approach the gate. And as you witnessed, there are men like Corporal Herdan who are quite eager to follow those orders and curry whatever favor they may.
Yeah, and I noticed that part.
He takes his helmet off, sets it down on the table. Well, as I said, I was hoping for a more civilized situation at the gate than what presently happened. But would you please tell me, I know your name, but tell me why are you in Hillsfar?
You know, I don't know you, obviously,
Nor are you.
but from what I've heard, um, it actually eases the answer here because I don't feel the need to fabricate a story. um, we are myself and my friends are looking for bad people, and our leads have sent us here. When I say bad people, I mean some demon fae. And we've heard that possibly the red plumes may have some involvement, which leads us here.
Yeah, he kind of scrunches his eyebrows when you mention the red plumes. Yeah. You said the Damon Fae? Is that what you're referring to?
Yeah.
The group that waged war in the Cormanther Forest almost a millennia ago, a little bit more recently.
Probably that exact group, yeah.
And you believe that the leads that you're following for this group lead you to Hillsfar.
Yeah.
Hmm. Well, traditionally, I would not be inclined to believe your story just because of how unlikely it would be for someone of that physical appearance to make it into our city.
Uh, Apparently, I'm pretty sure one of the notes said that they could change their appearance, but I don't remember. Like, I don't remember for sure.
Oh,
But
oh, he was a player.
yeah.
Okay.
But still, Rowan would probably say, I thought we got some notes or found some notes to say that they may have a way to change their appearances.
And negate the appearance of anything otherworldly.
Yeah.
And you believe they're in my town, my city.
Possibly. I know it's terrible to say that, but if not operating inside the city, maybe around the city somewhere.
And do you have any of this documentation or notes?
Yeah, that might have been good to bring, but one of my companions has it, and I'm gonna be honest with you, they don't know I'm here.
Where are they?
Um, they might be on the road to here now. We were in Elven Tree.
Oh, okay. And um, are they walking
Horses.
horses? And these are your other three companions?
Yes.
Okay. We had we had notes that there were four of you coming to the city, so I just wanted to.
Uh, yeah.
Okay. Does Rowan remember, or are you leaving the fact that there's five of you out?
Well, I'm trying to think of how they only know that there's four. When was the time that we saw people that we were only four? In the All of us were in the bar, I think, or in the tavern, I think, at Elven Tree. They saw us all when we fought. uh, there there are five of us total.
He pulls a piece of paper out from his side. We were told that there's a human-looking tiefling with black hair, wearing a hat. Um, assuming yourself, based on appearance.
Yeah.
And then there was a halfling woman, a tall, emaciated-looking furbolg, and a they weren't quite sure, either copper or brass dragonborn.
Okay. Hmm. There's another.
Okay,
Uh,
and
Elven lineage.
an elf. Okay, see a high elf, a wood elf.
do I know like exactly what kind of?
I mean, you know that he's a Shadar-kai. Um, that's not common knowledge of most people, but
I was just gonna say he's a dark complexion.
he's actually he's
Oh,
actually
like
very, very
pale.
pale.
Okay,
Yeah,
a
yeah.
pale. He has pale complexion.
Pale skin. Okay. All right. Well, I'll make note of that. Um, like, well, as I said, generally, I would um, not believe you, given the level of scrutiny that travelers in our gate undergo before they can come into the city. the Your statement that they are able to change their shape is a bit troublesome, and further makes me want to believe you. Um, my problem is something doesn't feel right in my gut about these orders. I've been around long enough to know that when something doesn't quite add up or doesn't feel right, that I should give it a moment. And I'm not saying that I trust you or that I would give you free reign within my city. My first duty is to the people of Hillsfar, and my post is the first line in defense, and I take that very seriously.
I'm I'm not saying that you have to believe anything I'm telling you here, obviously, but our group's done a lot of good. Uh, I can't obviously I can't prove it to you sitting here. Like the only proof I would have is days away. But we just try to do our best for everyone around us.
It's like, well, as I said, I can't give you free reign within my city. Um, what I can do is, I'm assuming you came here to investigate, given your outward appearance, believing you would make your way into the city unimpeded.
Or at least easier, yeah.
Well, uh, given the fact that I cannot detain the corporal and I can distract him for a period of time, I can give you 3 days in my town. After that, I'm afraid I probably will not be able to keep the corporal distracted for much longer, and he will most definitely go running to someone with this information and attempt to, well, one, expose you, and then two, also expose me. And I don't want either one of those things. So, 3 days. While you are in my town, do not disturb the waters. Uh, and to be more frank, do not fuck around. If you do F around, um, the time for finding out will happen and you will be on your own. And I never saw you, and this conversation never happened.
Understood. Um,
You have your 4 friends are coming, you said?
yeah,
Will you believe they're coming?
probably. I kind of was hoping I would see you anyhow to ask one question, but now I almost have two questions. But
Yes.
if either would put you in a bind or bring bad upon you. I don't expect anything, obviously.
You're free to ask your questions. As you understand, I may not be capable of answering,
Well, the first
but please
was
ask.
I was hoping that there would be a way that you could help the rest, whether it be if you have a contact outside the city that could watch for them and help them with something, or if there's a way for them to get in. It's just I feel bad because I don't their appearances. It was the appearance thing.
Of course. Well, given the present dynamic in the city, non humans are permitted entrance for a period of time provided they display a badge that I am capable of providing. They will need to observe the rules of the city for any non human races, which is, well, I would simply avoid them, but if the red plumes come to ask you any questions, you must stop and answer them. Um, if you can avoid them, I most certainly would. Pricks. But two is they are prohibited from being outdoors after sunset. So, if you have to do anything at that point, not that I would say you should, and I don't want to know if you do or if they do, don't get caught. See aforementioned about not effing around.
Noted. Uh, the second question I have came up when you started talking to me. um, and again, it's I don't want to put any harm upon you, but is there a way to find out who gave the orders or where they originated from? Not necessarily within your ranks, but if there was someone outside of your ranks.
I'm certain that there is. I'm not able to comment on who gave the order specifically, of course, but if something like that were to potentially be ascertained, one might look to the House of Happiness. All sorts. Stop by the House of Happiness. Perhaps one of them might be able to unearth something for you.
I just thought of a third question.
Yes.
I think a clothing store would be helpful.
For yourself?
Yeah.
Well, perhaps. I mean, the order did come directly to us at the gate. It was not from the Red Plumes themselves, so I don't know if anybody on the interior is looking for you, but there are a wide range of clothing stores that you can visit. However, if you're looking for recommendations, I can probably help you with that by helping you also with another piece. If you need lodgings while you're here for you and your friends, I would check the cracked mug. You can talk to Brecca, Brecca,
Okay.
and tell her that your dog got out last night and he ain't come back home yet. She'll take care of you.
So my dog got out last night and he ain't came back home yet.
Exact words. Make sure that you repeat them. Your dog got out last night.
Also, I have to say your dog.
Well, your
My
dog,
dog.
as in my dog. Yes.
Okay.
So, say my dog got out last night, and he ain't come home yet.
Ain't come home yet.
She'll take care of you and your friends. Also, if you find anything in my city, leave a note with her, and she'll get back to me. Do not cause trouble in my city.
Will do.
This is the best I can do for you.
What about... Sorry, I'm writing. I know, you're not used to it. It's... uh... Last thing, directions to the House of Happiness. Or I guess just the part of the city it's in is fine too, or whichever.
Well, the House of Happiness is in the northwest section of town, south of the arena. If you take the main road and just continue straight through, going around the Nobles district there, you'll see the arena, and the House of Happiness is southish of there, southwest of there. Shouldn't be able to miss it.
I lied, and the cracked mug.
The cracked mug would be on the borders of the slums area on the southwest port of town. If you take the main road and follow it around to the south, you'll see the area. Cracked mug will be on the northern part of the slums.
All right. Sounds good. Sorry that, this happened.
Oh, no, I mean, I would prefer to not hear that there are potentially demonic entities in my city. But the opportunity to kick the corporal down a peg or two is always satisfying.
It looked that way.
Say, well, if you need anything, I'll leave a message with Brecca, and she'll arrange a meetup for us.
Sounds good. Thank you.
He'll say, he'll be, one moment, I need to, get the names of your companions. So that way when they come to the gate, I can make sure that I pass them through.
Sure.
When they get here, I can pass them to the House of Happiness, or they can go straight to the cracked mug, whichever one you would like me to direct them to.
Probably the cracked mug.
Very well. He'll say, hold here for a moment. I will be right back. And he will exit. After he exits, another individual comes in with your pack and sets it down and says, we have your horse stabled up at the moment. The gate captain said to keep it there for the duration of your trip. So when you're ready to leave the city, see him.
Alrighty, thank you. I'll just grab my pack and head on.
Well, you're waiting for the gate captain to come back.
Oh, waiting for him to come back. Okay.
Yep, because he wanted to get the names.
Yeah, that's right.
So, a few moments after that, guard leaves. The door opens back up. He has a small ink pot and quill and a couple pieces of parchment. And he just dabs it and asks for the names real quick, corresponding to each person. We don't necessarily have to go over that if you don't want
I will
to.
make sure when it comes to Lilith, I say Lady Lilith.
Okay. Which name do you want to give him for Kelnorin?
I'll give him Kelnorin. No,
Okay.
no, I'll give him. Yeah. I don't know what he would say, but
Well, you know that his dealings with people have always been Kerr.
Okay, that's what I'll give him.
Okay. I mean, you know how he deals. I mean, I would say that you know him well enough to know.
But Lilith's with him, and she might introduce everyone, and she would probably say Kelnorin.
That's true. I mean, you could tell him multiple things if you want.
I'll give Kelnorin and Kerr.
Okay. Kind of looks at you strange. Okay. Very well. I will be spending the day near the gate, and I will have my guards that are stationed there on the lookout for your companions. Good luck.
Thank you.
All right. So, with that, you are granted access to the city of Hillsfar.
Okay.
Where would you like to go first?
I would go to the cracked mug first.
All right. So, it is still fairly early. Like I said, it's probably about an hour or so before dawn. The streets, for the most part, are bereft of most people. So you are able to make your way through the city mostly unimpeded at this point.
Cool.
Go ahead and give me a general perception check as you're passing through, looking for the cracked mug. Nice.
Yeah.
There it is.
Yeah.
So you follow the main road, take a left. And you are just all twisted up in some back alley streets here. You're not quite sure where you are right now. You thought you were heading in the right direction, but the homes here look okay. Could be the slums, but you've not seen anything that resembles a cracked mug.
I will. There's still no one in the streets, right?
Go and take another perception check as you looking for somebody. Takes you a few moments, but you do spot someone back down the way you came that passed. Like a couple of people passed by that way.
I'll head back that direction.
Okay, so you're kind of back on a larger street, not necessarily a back alley, but yeah, there's a few people.
I'll look for someone that just looks like a regular person, not like look for town guard.
Not like a red plume.
Yeah, you know. I want to pick someone that's wearing green.
Okay.
I don't know if that's the opposite of red, but maybe blue. I don't know. Whatever's.
I think it just depends on which wheel of color you're talking about.
I'm just avoiding red.
Yep. No, I got you. All right. So you make your way in and back to the main street or one of the mainish streets and see a couple there. Yeah, there's a guy that just recently passed by as you were coming back down Surface Street that looks like he's pushing a cart. And as you get a little bit closer, you can smell It has some kind of probably hot food that he's taking either to wherever he's probably going to sell it that morning.
Sir, excuse me.
Uh, oh, um, oh, good morning. I haven't quite set up yet. If you're looking for food, but I could probably get you something.
Sorry, that just smells delightful. What is it?
Oh, well, they're cinnamon pastries.
Oh.
If you're looking for anything, they're a silver piece for one. Well, silver piece for two. Sorry, or 6 copper for one, a silver piece for two.
I mean, if if you're okay with it, I'll just go ahead and take 2.
Oh yeah, sure. And he pulls them out, and they kind of look like sweet rolls or sweet cinnamon rolls. He pulls them out and puts them on like a piece of parchment that you can hold them on. And he says, "There you are."
I'm gonna look in my pouch like I'm trying to find something, and I'll be like, you know what, here, and I'm gonna give him a gold.
It's like, whoa! This is far too much.
Hey, nah, keep it.
Are you sure? I probably have a few coins here that I can make change for you at least.
Nah, it's fine.
Okay.
Can you help me with one last thing?
Well, I mean, you've been more than generous. I don't see why not.
I was trying to find. It's my first time here. Trying to find the cracked mug. I heard about it, and I turned down here. I got lost.
Oh yeah, I mean you're seem to be twisted all about. I mean the cracked mug. Probably not the best establishment to go. A little bit kind of rougher, but I mean if you don't mind the type, if you go down, he points a street and kind of gives you a couple directions, tells you turn, go down that way, pass by this, and he tells you a house, take a left there, guiding you by landmarks, basically. And based on what he's telling you, you were definitely turned around. But he gives you some good landmarks that you can follow.
Fair enough.
He's like, and that should take you right there.
I appreciate it.
Of course. Well, enjoy your time in the city. Make sure you should probably try out the arena or go to the House of Happiness. Those are some nice places.
Yeah,
I don't know if they have anything going on in the arena today. They probably will.
I'd like to see what the city has. I'm sure
There's
it's
a
got
lot.
some nice things to.
There is a lot.
All right.
Well, have a nice day, sir.
Oh, these are delicious.
Well, I'm glad you appreciate. I'm glad you're enjoying them. You have a fine day.
Yeah, I'll just tip my hat and then start walking the direction.
All right. Yeah, they are pretty good. Not too sweet, but given the morning that you have and the point of exhaustion that you're about to undertake soon. You haven't gone 24 hours yet, really, so you're okay right now. It's getting close, though. So, all right. You head towards the cracked mug.
Yeah.
And following the directions, you do make your way there, and it looks like a bit of a rundown building. The sign is is in need of some repair. But here it is.
I will walk in.
All right. Walk in, opens up to what you're assuming is probably the gathering room or maybe tavern part of this place. Nothing special, probably a collection of about 4 tables. Some of them are, again, not necessarily like falling apart, state of disrepair, but they've seen some age. There's a guy behind the counter, looks up at you. Could do for.
Hello, sir. I heard, that this might be an establishment to stay at.
Oh, yeah, we got some rooms upstairs.
Hmm. What,
Uh,
uh, my name's Rowan. What's yours?
bowling.
Bowling.
Yeah.
Cool.
You
Uh,
looking for a room? One night, 2 nights, 3 nights, 12 nights? What are you looking for?
12 might be a little much. What's the rates here?
If you're just looking for nightly rate, it's a silver piece per night.
Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Yeah, I'll probably stay a night. I'm gonna go ahead and give him this over.
Okay. All right. And he pulls out a key and tosses it onto the counter. It's room 6. Upstairs, take a right. Third
Alright,
door down.
gotcha, gotcha, gotcha.
Need
Uh,
anything else?
yeah, I was looking for. Do you have an area like in the city where most of the shops are located, or stores, or I don't know if they're all together or separate, or.
Not really. I mean, they got neighborhoods kind of have their own little shops and whatnot. So I guess it just depends on what kind of stuff you're looking for. Uh, if you're looking for just everyday things, there's a general store down the street that way a little bit. If you're looking for something a little bit more hoity-toity, you got the rich people folk kind of to the north over there.
I was thinking about maybe a clothing shop, like my shirt. Just it's really getting frazzled. I thought maybe I'd replace
It
it.
looks all right to me, but if you're looking for something new, I mean, there's like I said, the general store has a few clothing goods. Um, I think there might be a more formal type wear place a little bit further down.
Gotcha. Okay. Where's the general store located?
He'll give you some directions. He'll be like, you go out here, take a left, go down about 6 shops or 6 doors, cross the street, and it'll be right there on your right.
I'm sure I can't miss it then.
Yep.
Gotcha. I this definitely is a silly question, but you're the only one that works here, or is there others, or just in case, like I come back later, I don't know who I'm gonna run into. You know?
I mean, I'm just the one that's here right now. We don't generally get people in. I mean, there's boss ladies probably in the back getting ready for the day, but I'm the only one out here right now.
Oh, I gotcha. Okay.
Don't normally get people in this early.
Sorry about that. I just
Ah, at least it lets me know which rooms I don't got to get ready.
that's true. That's true. That makes a lot of sense. All right. I appreciate it. I'm gonna go check out that general store, and then I'll probably be back. Well, not
Ah,
probably, because obviously I've got a room. I will be back, but
some point, yeah, sure.
yeah.
Maybe I'll see you, maybe I won't. But
Yep.
good luck.
Thanks. I probably need it, honestly, as I'm walking out the door.
All right. So make your way to the general store.
Yeah, I'm going to go to the general store.
All right. Easy enough to follow the directions. Make your way 6 ways down, turn right, and there's a sign that says general store. No other name, just listed as a general store. So
I will walk into the general store.
okay, you walk in, bell opens the door, ring, dings a few times. A woman comes out from the back, looks at you. Oh, wasn't expecting anyone this early necessarily, but If you need anything, let me know.
You'd be
Just getting
surprised.
set up in the back.
You'd be surprised how many times I've heard that today. But I
I
appreciate
don't
it.
think I would be. I don't
Oh,
think I would be.
oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna look.
All right. Give a holler.
Yep. Look around.
Okay. Are you looking for anything in particular?
I would definitely look new shirt. Um, I'm probably like a hooded cloak if there's something like that there. And maybe some pants.
Okay.
But it would be pants that can slide over my pants.
Okay.
Because I need my pants because of my tail.
Right.
I don't want to point that out.
Makes sense. All right. So, I mean, you can find a suitable pair of pants. You would probably have to get yourself either a belt or something because you're having to get something that's slightly bigger that
Sure.
would go over. It just depends on, I guess, like as far as cost goes, it just depends on how much money you want to spend. I mean, you can generally find like pants and shirts for like a silver piece a piece if you're looking for something that's made out of a rougher fabric. If you're wanting something that's more cloth like, that would be a little bit not necessarily soft, but
I want it to be. I don't want it to look like fancy. I want it to just look like just a normal commoner.
okay, so not like poor rabble or anything like that, but just an average person.
Yeah.
Okay.
That way, like it wouldn't just stuff that like wouldn't necessarily stick out a ton.
So you said pants, shirt, and a cloak, like a hooded cloak or something.
Yeah, maybe a different hat.
Okay.
Because
part
of the description of me was a hat with black hair, and that's why I was gonna do a cloak because that covers my hair at least.
Sure.
But I feel like that would be weird to walk around all day with your cloak up over your head.
I mean, it's getting cold out, so and you're kind of you're bordering up to a lake, so there is. I mean, when you were coming up, there's some wind that comes off the Moon Sea, and it's not exactly cold because it's such a large body of water, but with the air around you, it can be kind of a little bit cooler sometimes. So
yeah.
Maybe not as uncommon as you might think, but
okay. I'd still do it like a different hat anyway, just in case. Just to kind of change up the look.
Just something that can cover your horns.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you can find a collection of the textiles that you're looking for. Looks like it'll run you a total of about 5 silver pieces.
Cool. I will pay the 5 silver.
All right. So you head up to checkout, so to speak. She takes the items from you. Looks over the price tags. Rings you up for 5 silver. You give her 5 silver. Like, okay. Anything else I can help you with?
I believe that's it.
All right. Well, you have a fine day.
You as well.
Stay warm out there.
Will do. I think next thing I would do is just try to scope out or to at least see if I could find the House of Hope. Or Happiness. House of Hope. Sorry, wrong game.
Where are you going? I do not have Raphael in this game.
My bad.
It's all right. It's all right. All right, so heading in the direction that he told you about. I mean, from when you're on the streets, I mean, you can make out through some of the cracks and whatnot the outline of the arena. It's in the northwestern part of the city. It's hard to miss.
Mm.
Fairly large building. So heading that way, you could put yourself in the general vicinity of where you believe the House of Happiness would be, and go ahead and just give me a perception or investigation check. All right, you don't get yourself completely lost, but you are starting to feel tired, just from your
Yep.
long night's ride. Being accosted when you first got to the city, all the traveling around and whatnot. It's as soon as you have a moment to kind of stop as you're looking, that wave of exhaustion just rolls over you. So now you have your point. Um,
No.
but it does it.
Oh.
Oh no, what'd you do?
I hit 1, but I also fat fingered 4, so it put in 14 points of exhaustion.
Oh, well, that would have been good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it takes you a little while, but you do find it. It is a very prominent building that has a very colorful sign and stands out very explicitly, and you can it's right there.
Does it seem like it's open, I guess? Or
Yep.
okay. I didn't know if it was like a later in the day type thing.
No, it is. It's I mean, you wouldn't know necessarily, but
Right.
it does not appear as a later in the day type establishment.
All right. Screw it. I'm going in.
All right. So you make your way through. The front doors themselves are actually just open, but then there's another set of doors that are closed, to keep the elements out and whatnot. But as you make your way through the first double doors, there is a statue that is on the wall in front of you, and then on either side of the statue there's a door on both sides that looks like they both go further in to the actual establishment. You can stop to take a look at the statue or not, or you can just continue on. It's up to you.
Sure, let's look at it.
Okay. You take a look at the statue, and it appears to be of a woman from the features that it gives. She's obviously younger, beautiful, and has an expression of just joy and happiness, delight. Very approachable type of individual if you would have met them. They seem like they're genuinely happy. And underneath there is a placard that says Our Lady of Joy.
Nice.
So.
Nice. All right. I will walk in shyly. Probably looking like I feel like I don't belong here.
All right. So you head on in, and there is a lot going on the inside. I mean, you can tell that this is a fairly large building from the outside, but there's a lot going on the inside here. It's divided, and there are, just from your initial look, you can see at least 2 stages at various points. There are stairs on either side that look like they go up, and then there look like there are stairs on the other side that go up into another balcony area. You can see doors that lead into other rooms there, like individual rooms. There's multiple fireplaces in here. Only one looks like it's presently lit, just kind of keeping the interior a little bit warmer than outside, but doesn't look like they're expecting a lot of people right now. But from what you can see, there are at least one or two different bars that you could probably make out. There is a lady behind one of them right now that looks like she's jotting some. She probably looks like she's writing something down. You see her hand moving, her head's down, and you would guess just by the sheer size of this place and the way that it is set up that when this place has a lot of people in it, it is probably loud, it is vibrant, and probably not Kel Norin's type of place.
What?
But I mean, you've been to a fest hall before, and this is not like your typical fest hall. It probably is one. I mean, you know what they offer in the places, but this one appears to be more entertainment than debauchery, I guess would be the better term. So, very highbrow to us, or welcoming, warm, vibrant, welcoming.
Yeah.
No. But yes, you do see a lady behind the bar there. You see a couple of other people that look like they're either milling about, but it looks like they're doing more cleaning and organizing of the place. So,
I'll walk over to the lady at the bar.
as you approach, your head pops up. She's like, "Oh, good morning, darling. How can I help you?"
I'm assuming this is where I get a drink.
Well, if hair of the dog is always a good thing to start off the day with, right?
Absolutely.
My name is Shivara, by the way.
Rowan.
Nice to meet you. Welcome to the House of Happiness. What kind of drink you looking for this morning?
You know, because it's so early, I don't want to go too strong right off the bat. So just,
Of course.
something a little light to start off with, I guess.
Very well. I will see what I have back here. And she starts rooting around underneath, and she's like, "Well," and she keeps up the conversation. What brings you to Our Lady's house this early in the morning?
I,
I
I,
don't believe I've seen you before.
you haven't.
Well, welcome, welcome. I'm glad you made your way here.
I have been told by multiple people that this is a place I should see while I'm in the city.
Most assuredly. But I'm sorry. What brings you here this morning?
Was actually hoping that someone was in. I was told that I could find some good entertainment here, and I was just given a name of one of the most entertaining people here.
Well,
Not my words, you know.
well, no, that's very high praise indeed, especially for any of my girls or boys, whatever your persuasion might be. But I'm not sure if they'll necessarily be in right now. But who might you be looking for?
uh, Nephis, I believe, was the name.
Nephis.
Yeah.
Oh, well, she's one of she is one of my better girls. I wouldn't think that most people would describe her as the best presently, but she is very fine company.
Maybe that's what they
Fortunately,
meant. I don't know. I just,
well, everybody has their own um, preferences, and she is extremely good company. And you could definitely not go wrong with spending some time with her. But she is not in at the moment. Probably won't be here for after lunch.
got it.
Where did you hear about her from?
Uh, I didn't even get the guy's name. I don't.
Well, that's a shame. It's always nice to know who speaks so highly of my
Yeah, I
girls.
didn't even think to ask.
Do you want to roll a deception?
Yeah, probably should. I don't know if it's automatically gonna do. I'm just gonna hit normal and see if it automatically adds disadvantage.
Okay.
It did not.
It did not.
I'll do another one here though.
Yep.
I was
All
curious
right.
because I just didn't know. You know.
Right. No, I get you. Apparently, the sheet doesn't take that into consideration. Yeah, I would definitely be interested to hear who spoke so highly of my girls. Um, if that was actually what you were talking about. She gets a little closer. So why are you really here?
Uh, I was just told to deliver a message to her
Kind
from
of narrows her eyes.
from a friend. From a friend.
Who's her friend? It's Phalia. If you wanted
Felia.
to. Her expression softens real quick. She's like, "She's okay."
Yes.
Oh, that girl. I swear. Um. What? Where is she?
Can I just say she's safe? Not that I don't trust you. I just you never know when prying ears
Oh,
are.
that's fine. I understand. The manner in which she had to leave the city was most unfortunate and quite frankly well it quite frankly pissed me off. She would never do anything to hurt anyone, regardless of her skin tone and horns or whatever. Never saw a more creative artist.
She's she's really good with her music.
She is a fabulous singer. Um,
We we performed together when I met her.
you performed together, did you? Is that you mean
I
musically?
don't remember what I played, but I played an instrument.
You played the flute.
Okay, I couldn't
Yeah,
remember.
you she played she
So
plays a
I'll
lute.
just
You
I'll
played
just
a
like
lute.
I'll just show it. The flute.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm happy to hear that she is safe and doing well. Um, I don't. Nephis would definitely want to hear that she is doing okay. Are you staying nearby?
I met the correct mug.
Okay. You like to live the risky life. I get it. Okay.
It's my middle name.
Risky life?
I don't know. I feel like that's just something I was supposed to say there. It's not
No,
really. It's not my
you
middle name at all. But
you are correct. It is it's very well done. Well, I can tell you she will probably be here after high noon. Um, so if you wish to come back at that point, she will more than likely uh, be free to speak.
will you still be here at that time? Like
Oh,
here
darling, I'm
or
always here.
okay?
Someone has to look over my girls,
I,
and
I just
I
figure
wouldn't
if
trust anyone else.
just figure I can find you and you can help. 'Cause I
Of
don't
course.
know who I'm looking for.
No, that's I will be here if you need to speak to the person, well, whoever's here, and just let them know that you need to speak with me or we spoke earlier, and they can find me if
Okay,
I don't see you first.
sounds good. I'll yeah, I'll be back.
I look forward to it.
Wait, what do I owe you for the drink?
Oh, it's on the house.
Sure.
You just
Happily
gave me
pay.
some of the best news that I could have gotten for today. These girls are like my daughters, and knowing that she's safe is more than payment enough. So, thank you.
Not a problem.
And it's a very light wine that she gave you at this point. Just sweet, not overly bitter. Yeah, it's good.
I just like down it like it's a shot.
She chuckles at you.
All right, yeah, I'll be back. I have a few things I need to run around and do, and so good day.
Good day to you as well.
Now walk out.
Okay. As you're walking back out, as you turn around and leave, you hear something in your head. It's a female voice goes, "What are you doing here and by yourself?" It's a familiar voice.
Oh no. I just instantly start looking everywhere around.
Unlike me, you cannot remain hidden. So why are you here by yourself? Do you not know that you've attracted the wrong types of attention?
I'm okay with that. I say in my head.
You're very frustrated, like, I know you don't want to trust me or believe that I have your best intentions in mind, but stop asking too many questions. Don't draw more attention.
Just keep walking. I'd start humming in my head like the most annoying song I can think of.
Nothing else comes. That's great.
I can't push you out, but you're not gonna want to hear it. I'll just head back to the crack mug.
Okay. All right, so you make your way back there.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to do? It's probably, I mean, at this point, the streets are starting to fill up a little bit more. People appear to be starting their days, going about things and whatnot. So, based on what you know about the party and how early everyone gets up and whatnot, if they've been on the road since they noticed that you weren't there, you'd assume they've probably been on the road for maybe an hour or two.
Okay. Yeah, I'll go. First thing I'll do is go back to the cracked mug.
Okay.
And I'll go to the because I'll go to the room and then like change
Into the new clothes.
Yeah.
Except for the pants, just pulling the pants on over the
Right.
old ones.
Right.
Okay. Got it.
And then is the was it Bolin?
Bolin, yeah.
Is
the
he
guy
still
that's
at
down there.
the desk?
He's kind of at the front. He looks like he's going around wiping down tables, sweeping up. He's just making the place as presentable as possible.
I'm just gonna ask him if Brekka's here.
Yeah, she's in the back, just getting ready for the day. Do you need to talk to her?
Yeah, please.
All right. And he doesn't even leave. He just stands in the thing. He just yells, "Brecca! Someone up here talk to you." He just looks at you. She'll be up.
Thanks.
Not a problem. Happy. Anytime. It's the least I could do.
You're doing good. Looks really clean right there.
It never looks clean.
Yeah, I was just trying to be polite.
He just nods and goes back to his work. And a few moments later, you see you would assume middle-aged woman come up. She's like, "All right, who needs me?"
Oh, hi. And I'll walk over to her.
Yeah. If you're upset about the room, not much I can do. I mean, the accommodations are what you get.
Well, my dog got out last night, and he ain't come home yet.
It's a real tragedy. I mean, ain't no place you're safe to wait than here at the Mug.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. I'm heartbroken over the little fella.
Well, if you want to go talk about it, we can step back into my office and be happy to hear about your dog.
Please, please.
She will lead you into the back and shuts the door. So, what's Hoolan got?
Well,
Kind of looks you over for a moment. I mean, you look like you fit in just fine. She kind of looks underneath the brow of your hat, except for your eyes, but most people won't look that close.
yeah, that's something else. That's a whole other story.
One I don't need to hear.
I agree.
So, what can I do for you?
He said that you'd be able to help me and some friends.
I mean, if you're just looking for a place to lay low and stay, I sure can.
Yeah. Yeah. We're
How many of you are there?
there'll be 5 of us.
5. Okay. What room you in right now?
6.
Have Bolin move you to 5 and 10. One of you will have to stay on the floor. They've only got 2 beds each. But if the plumes show up, you'll have to take the back way out
Yeah, the plumes.
through the cellar. Or go down there and just wait. But there's some tunnels out the back that you can
Fair
go
enough.
out.
Fair enough.
I'll show you where to. I'll have when you go up there and Bolin moves you and your friends get here, have him show you the special reserves, and he'll show you how to get out.
Show me the special reserves, you said, right?
When your friends are here.
Gotcha. I'm not 100% sure exactly when that'll be.
Oh.
I have some things that I need to do before they get here.
Where you need my direction or something?
I don't know. I think it's more of a. I get you'll be here, or someone will like direction for them possibly when they get here. Hulin is supposed to meet them at the gate per se.
Yeah, he'll probably send a courier here or one of his men. They'll let me know, and I let you know, or he gets them through somehow. I'm saying it's the first time.
Fair enough. Fair enough. All right.
I mean, if you're gonna be somewhere that you want me to direct them to, I wouldn't necessarily recommend that. I just suggest they come here until you get back, and then
Yeah, I don't know. I guess I
lay
just
low.
wanted make I don't know. I'm assuming you'll be here most of the day, so you'll be able to help them when they get here. Or
I'm always here.
oh, okay. You'd be surprised how many times I've heard that today.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. All right. Well.
Some people are married to people. I'm married to my job. What can I say?
All right.
And boy, do I love it.
I'm pretty fond of mine as well.
You get to stick it to some arrogant pricks every now and then.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
then you do understand. So
Yeah. There are some that I'd like to stick it to, but can't because I have to play nice. But
that is kind of the rub of the situation, isn't it?
yeah, not a fan.
Just solve the problem.
Yeah.
Oh, was there anything you needed me to direct you to, or
Uh,
anything you need?
I think I've got what I've need for now.
All right. Well, other question is, are you going to be doing anything that I need to prepare for?
Well, I was told to not cause trouble. I don't intend to.
Effing around is bad.
Yeah. I've already drawn the ire of someone before I even got here.
I mean, I kind of assume that's why Hoolan sent you to me.
No idea who. Uh, and I'm gonna be honest, I could make some other people not so happy with me, but not intentionally.
Well, if you can give me some heads up before that happens, I'd appreciate it. I'd just like to know when I need to be prepared for anything.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I will do that. Yeah, I think that's all I needed. Um, I'll just tell him 5 and 10, right?
Yep.
All right. And then he needs to show me the reserves.
The special
The
reserve.
special reserves. Sorry, man. This is
Yeah.
a lot of stuff that I have to remember.
I mean, I guess if you're not used to this kind of thing, that'd be probably pretty.
Well,
Wouldn't be something that most people have to deal with.
I mean, most places I go, I'm welcome.
Welcome to Hillsfar.
Yeah, thanks. I'll chuckle as I.
Yeah. It's like it wasn't necessarily always. I mean, it wasn't exactly the most welcoming of places, but certainly not like it is right now. Or it was better than what it is right now.
I got you. All right, I appreciate you, everything you're doing.
Like I said, just give me some warning.
I'll
Good luck.
go out to bowling.
All right. He's moving. He's like rearranging the chairs and the tables and messing with one. Seems a little bit wobbly. He's like, better fix that one. Merle's gonna sit in that one probably later, and he'll break it. Jesus Christ! Like,
Oh,
hey,
sorry, I didn't want to interrupt your thought.
it's all right. We need
2 things. I was told to give you this key back to 6, and I'll need 5 and 10.
I see. Uh, that one will be a little bit more expensive. It'll be 5 silver for the night. So he'll say just 4 more.
I'll give him. I'm just gonna give him 2 gold and be like, the longest I can be here is 3 days, so I'm gonna pay for it.
All right.
And
I'll take care of it.
I'll just give him 2, and then just tell him to keep.
All right.
Because it would be like 5 silver left over or something.
Yep. All right.
Also, I need to see the special reserves.
All right. Well, is it just you?
There will be 4 others coming.
All right. Well, when they get here, let me know. Well, I guess I can show you now. He goes behind the desk, puts the key back, grabs 2 other ones, as well as another ring, and goes over there. All right, follow me.
All right.
And he just goes by, and you see him pow, pow, pow on all the doors. He just looks over his shoulder. No one's in there. It's fine. But he gets to the end, goes to the left side, says 5 on the door, puts the key in, turns it, and it opens into not a very large room. If someone were sleeping on the floor, it would be very cozy, because there's about enough room in between the 2 beds for like a person to be there. And he goes, all right, special reserves are over here, and he pushes back on the curtain that would be kind of like a closet area, and runs his hand along it till he feels there's like a knot in the board, and he pushes it, and the door just kind of and slides back and goes to the side. And there's as soon as that door slides back into the side, you see a light coming up from below. Very, very dim from where you're at right now. And he kind of steps to the side and points down. Stupid cough. So that way you can see down there. And what you can see is that there's a spiral staircase that goes down. And at the bottom of the stairs, you can see that there is a light that is on down there. No smoke being released. You're assuming it's probably one of the ever-burning torches that you've seen before. And he says, well, if you ever need anything, just find that knot there, push the button, go down. As soon as you get through, he points to this right of the door. He says, as soon as you get through, or the last person's through, go ahead and pull that chain right there, and the door will slide back in.
Sounds easy enough.
And there's one on the other side, too. Same thing. Except not on the left.
Makes sense.
Good?
Yeah. Just maybe a little heads up. I have a few things I have to go out and do, so the other 4 may show up while I'm out. Cowfolk.
Big what?
Lanky Furbolg.
Okay.
Dragonborn.
All right, you should stand out. Yeah.
Small halfling what halflings aren't small. Not really sure why I said small halfling. I meant to say lady halfling.
Hmm. All right.
And pale elf.
All right. Might want to warn your halfling friend to make sure she stays clear of the guys with the red feathers in their caps.
Yeah, I've heard bad things about them.
Yeah, they're kind of dicks.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
I mean, not to me, um, and probably not to you, but just don't look them in the eye.
I'll try to keep my head down in more way than one.
Yeah, that's a good way to go through about things here. Yeah. Well, you need anything else?
I believe that's it.
All right, I got a chair to repair.
All right. Good luck.
Sure. Thanks. Um, good luck with whatever you're doing.
Thanks. But whenever he leaves, I would. That's when I would change.
Okay.
Kind of
And
leave.
yeah, when you look down, you could see that there was a light at the bottom, and it looks like not really sure what else is down there necessarily. You'd have to go down, but it's probably 30-ish feet down. You'd assume.
I just figure I'll find that out if I ever have to go in there.
Yep.
uh, Honestly, I don't know what else I would do
It's fine.
until noon or whatever, when she's supposed to be in.
That's fine. I mean, you could have your character take a nap, I guess, if you want.
I mean, uh, sure. Wait, no. Here's what I would do. Hey, Owen, can I ask for one thing?
He's kind of down. What?
Can you wake me up at like noon, please?
Yeah, I suppose.
Then I'll go and take a nap.
Okay. We will just have to prepare for it if anybody decides to send you a sending stone message.
Oh, that's true.
So we'll play that by ear.
Yeah.
Should that happen?
Yeah.
So is that it for Rowan's solitary adventure to start with?
Yeah, I think so.
All right. So, those of you that have caught this episode, this will probably go up day or two before the next YouTube video for the next session we have coming up.
Yeah, I can do like the because I usually put them out on Tuesdays, so we can put this out Monday probably or something.
So this will come out a day before that, and we'll see how the group responds with Rowan not being there in the morning when they get up. And no one having seen him leave the town of Elventree. So I would assume there will be a sending stone message coming forth, and we'll just approach that when it happens. Otherwise, thank you everybody for watching this super secret session of Outlanders Adventures of Rowan here on the Roll With It channel, and we'll see you guys on Friday night for our next session. Until then, everybody have a good night and keep those dice warm. See you later.
See ya.